Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I am going to cover today, not December, November 2nd through the 8th of 2020. We are getting close to the end of this year. Usually I feel like, oh my gosh, it went too fast, but I don't think that very many people feel that way this year, right? So, all right. Let's take a look at what that moon is doing this week. We do have on Tuesday, Mercury going direct. It stations direct on Tuesday and starts moving forward. It's not going to be out of its shadow for another couple weeks, but at least things are moving in the right direction. I don't know about you, but with it being in a water sign and I have so much water in my chart, I was really noticing this Mercury retrograde more than most. But it was a time for reviewing and editing and going over things, and so you still have a couple of weeks to like fine-tune some things, but it is direct and you can start new projects at this time. More or less safely. So let's just get into what's going on with you. I do want to ask you to please hit the thumbs up and show me the love. It always makes me smile. It makes me happy, but it also helps connect our energy. And it is an energy exchange that helps to balance things out in the energetic world. I don't know why. Like a couple times I've checked the bottom, other times I haven't, but they told me to, and you have a wild uncaging in the heart space, which is beautiful uncaging, which is lovely. So, the land between, well, this is new and I've not seen this one. The land between. It is like leaving one space of your life and moving into the other, but you're not there yet. So when I say the beautiful uncaging, it's like leaving behind something and moving towards something, right? And here you are. Okay, so I think it shows backwards from what I see. So here you are, uncaging your heart, heading out, and this is where you are, and you still have to cross the bridge and get over. And I feel like, you know, that happens on the solstice when the sun moves into your 7th house of partnership. Oh, Cancer Sun is based on the day you were born, right? That's where the sun was. Cancer Moon is where was the moon as it was making its way through the different signs. So that's how you feel about things. The sun sign is how you view things. Your rising sign, though, if you know your chart and you can figure out what time you were born and where you're born, you can figure out what your rising sign is, and that is what bases the houses. So when I say your 7th house of partnership, that would be for Cancer rising. So, you have some great cards. It's also how you interact with the world. It's how the world views you. So if you are a Cancer rising, they view you as, okay, so for instance, I was watching Big Brother. I love Big Brother. And there's a girl on there, her name is Christmas, and I'm guessing that she was probably born around the holiday season. Now, I could be wrong, but there was a lot about her that makes me think yes, because she had a lot of Capricorn tendencies. But she was so emotional. She would cry all the time, and the way she did it, I was like, oh my God, she's a Cancer rising. So she's like the opposite of me because I'm Cancer Sun with Capricorn rising, and I was like, she's the opposite of me. So I really enjoyed watching Christmas. Okay, so you have awakening genius. Look at that. That is a spirit guide. That is your higher self. In this land between, as you are waiting to cross the chasm into the next phase of your life, the next section of your life, get in touch with spirit. Spend time. It is 29. 2 plus 9 is 11. Ooh, you don't break down 11. That's a very spiritual number. You have 40. That's stability. It doesn't look like a very stable thing, but I think when you get to the other side, there's stability. And then the other card is 14, which makes that a 5, which is about change. So this beautiful uncaging, unleashing of your heart. I feel like this is unleashing of the dreams of where you want to go. Like you're going from one place to another. But there is that 7th house energy. Okay, so I want to see the land between and what it says. This is the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reed. I love her decks. Okay. Between worlds, learning to play. I'm sorry, learning to be okay. I still think learning to play would be appropriate. Learning to be okay while at the threshold of what was and what will be, a time of waiting and evolving the gray areas, something essential still yet in development and metamorphosis. Something hasn't, divine timing. There is something that needs to fall into place in order for you to move things to the next level. And so there's this waiting period. And while you're waiting, what should you be doing? You should be spending time developing your personal self, developing, your connection with your higher self so that you're ready to go, and learning how to really love yourself, because when you love yourself, then you attract in that kind of energy into your life. And so we have, this opportunity of this pause, this breath before the next step. And I have to tell you, 2021 looks like it's going to be very speedy, especially compared to this year. And it's going to take being focused and being determined, because there's going to be a number of obstacles in the way, but things are going to be moving a lot faster for everybody. So I already read that one. What was I looking for? 29. Oops. You are number 11 of my signs. Spirit was like calling out the order this time. It was interesting. Okay. Awakening genius. The spirit of creative expression, bringing forth new information, birthing, knowing that your ideas matter. Using this time, this space, while spirit is getting things in order for the next step, to really learn how to connect to yourself and to really tap into your own personal creativity. Even if it means you sit around and you get out a box of crayons and a coloring book and you just do that, or put together a puzzle, or, rearrange the furniture in your house. These are all creative things that allow you to listen to your higher self while you're actually doing something. Painting is another good one for that. So the beautiful uncaging. The prison of guilt, a need of self-inventory, rigorous honesty, accountability, and making amends. The beautiful uncaging is when you release yourself from all those negative self-talk, things that we all pick up as children and we carry forward, where we condemn ourselves, or we feel guilty about things. Or do you need to say I'm sorry to somebody? But when you say I'm sorry, they can choose to accept it or not accept it. You don't have to wait around for them to accept it. You can say I'm sorry, and then you change how you do things and you move forward. And they can either accept that or not accept it. That's up to them, right? You just do what you're supposed to do. That's all you can do anyway, right? We can't make anybody but ourselves do anything, ever. So we start out with the moon moving into Gemini on Monday at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. And this is about finding your voice and speaking your truth. It really is. And it's about what brings you the joy and the pleasure in your life. And for you guys, look, this would be, especially if you're a Cancer rising, this is the 12th house. That is the hopes, the goals, the dreams, the wishes, the ideas that are out there. This place right here in the in-between where you're creating what it is that you want. That is what's going on there. And so part of what you're creating is bringing your life into balance. And we bring our lives into balance through self-love, through finding the joy in our own heart space and being willing to release and let go of what doesn't work for us. That full moon, right? That full moon in Taurus happened in your 11th house. Yes, in your 11th house. Groups, group activities. Maybe you had to step away from something because it wasn't working for you. And being willing to let go and release yourself of the need to be loved by everyone. I say that with my Cancer Sun and my Cancer Venus flags flying. I also have a Cancer North Node and Gemini. And Mercury. And I can tell you, that need to be socially accepted and loved, when you learn to uncage yourself from that expectation of trying to get the love from other people and you start giving it to yourself, that's when you start flying high. That's when you're free. You have so many cards. Holy cow. What's happening here? This card has shown up so many times today. It's the deep inner knowing. There is a real need for all of us to really get into communication with our higher selves, to really listen. Cancer, you're really good at that. If you have been neglecting spending time with yourself and listening to your inner voice, following your gut, oh, I knew I should have gone that way. Oh, I should have done this. Oh, I should have done that. Tune back in. Tune back in. Oh. All right. So, from the wanting everybody to love you to the taking charge of your life, because you have the air guardian, shift your perspective, which means take a higher vantage point, right? Get up there higher and see what's going on, and then take charge of your life with authority. That is the opposite sign. This looks like a Capricorn card if I ever saw one, right? And so it's take charge with authority. That's the 10th house. That's that energy of being the boss of your life. And so shift your perspective by using your intuition. What does your heart tell you? And then allow your heart to lead your head, and then take charge of your life with authority. Oof. People, speak your truth. Boy, people are not going to see you coming. They'll be like, wait, I thought Cancer was a doormat. Not anymore. Okay, so Mercury moving direct. I think we talked about that. The moon moves into your sign, Cancer, the first house of you, on Wednesday at 4:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is like two and a half days, right? It's all the way through Friday night, where you have an opportunity to really feel your superpower into what works for you. Change your perspective. Feel your way through it. Listen to your higher self. Touch base with it. Know who you are, and then decide what your dreams are. Decide what your goals are, right? We're moving out of that 12th house now into the first house of you. How do I take those dreams and those ambitions and those goals and those wishes, and then I manifest them? I plant my flag. I take charge with authority of my life, and I start moving in the direction I want to go. It's very empowered. I feel very empowered doing your reading. It's excellent. It's what I like to see. And then you have enjoy the journey. While you are here in the land between, take a look around at the beauty around you. Enjoy the journey. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till I get across the bridge and get to the other side. Look where you are. You're in this beautiful, spectacular place that's full of light. Enjoy the journey. Stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes, they're going on around you. That's why you're in the in-between space, right? We're waiting on the divine timing to get something into order here. These changes are not only good but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. I don't know which direction because it's backwards for me, but let's go with past and future. I might have that right. Okay, so past and future. Don't focus on these little bridges here and all this space. Focus on where you are right here. Focus on being creative and listening to your higher self. Focus on releasing the guilt and the negative thoughts that you have about yourself. Focus on taking charge of your life and listening to yourself and enjoying the view. Enjoying where you are. Kind of cool. So, then the moon moves in. Then it sounds so over dramatic, right? The moon moves into Leo, your second house of self-worth, self-esteem. what you value, financial and you, right? At 2:18 a.m. on Saturday morning. This is about stepping into your personal power. I've never seen this card before, and I'm in love with it. Something lovely will grow from this. Whatever this dream is, this goal, enjoy the journey. Something lovely is going to grow from it. Believe in yourself. Believe in where you're going. Believe in your dream. You are resilient. You are learning. There's so much wisdom to be gained from what's been going on along the way. Don't forget to count your blessings. Know that you're being guided and you are protected, but you are resilient. And whatever you cut out of your life allows space for new growth and new opportunity. But right now, focus on where you are, not where you've come from, not where you're going, but where are you right now? Where are you right now? Plant your flag. Be willing to learn and grow there. It looks spectacular. There have been a lot of tough readings today. This is not one of them. Virgo had a really nice reading. That's the only one I can think of until this one, so yay. I don't think Capricorn was half bad, but this is... Ooh, improve your vision, your inner knowing, where you're at, change your perspective. Here it is. I was looking for this one. Indigo, improve your vision. Don't just see, see where you are right now. And it's good to have a higher perspective, and it's good to see the big picture. I don't think this is about focusing on the details. This is about focusing on where you are right now. The changes and the decisions you make right now and how they will impact the future, yes. But I don't think you need to know every step along the way. And you also have lavender. Connect to body, mind, and soul. A nice lavender bath in the evening to relax, do a little meditating. So perfect. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy where you are right now. Because whatever you're waiting on, something really wonderful is going to grow from it. But it is going to need a little bit of your focused attention, okay? All right, you guys take care. I will see you back here Monday. I'm back to doing the weeklies sign by sign again. I'm feeling stronger and better, so thank you for all of you that have reached out to me. I am definitely doing better, and I will do that. I also have my 2-year anniversary coming up on Saturday, so there are some changes that I'm making, so be on the lookout for that. But the readings like this, those will be on Mondays, and so I look forward to your feedback. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed and you'd like to be, hit the notification bell and you will, so subscribe and then hit the notification bell and you will know when I upload videos, but for sure on Mondays, okay? You guys take care and we'll chat soon. It's really, really, really good.